Are you frustrated or bored at work? Are you ready to find purpose at work? In this video, I will show you how. I am going to go through a 5-step process to happiness at work. The first thing I want you to do is go 7 levels deep. What do I mean by that? Take out a sheet of paper, have some quiet time available to you where you can just focus. And I want you to write on the top of the page why you're unhappy at work. And whatever answer you get, because I'm not fully utilized. Why aren't you fully utilized? Because there isn't anything there that utilizes my talents. Why isn't, and you get the picture. So go 7 levels deep on why you're unhappy at work. And within those 7 levels, you're going to have all kinds of nuggets that are going to help you in this 5-step process. So once you've done that, then I want you to get personal because it is about you. And what do I mean by that? Get personal. I mean, start looking at those things that you came up with in that exercise and think, okay, so for me to be happy at whatever I'm doing, these are the keys. These are the things that I need to be able to do. These are the feelings I need to be able to have that I am fully utilized, that I'm doing the things that I'm passionate about. Whatever you come up with in your 7 levels deep, remember, get personal. It's about you. This is the one time where you're not looking to be sacrificial. And I know they need, if you're working for somebody, they need this. Forget about all that. Make it personal. This is what I can do to add the most value into the world. Forget about your current work situation. It's almost like you're recreating or you're creating the ideal job for you. Get personal. It's about you because it's always about you. It's always an inside job. You've heard me say that over and over again. Step 3, in your current situation, what can you use? Now that you've stepped into that future, like this would be my ideal job, now take a step back, get back to reality, look at your current situation and spend some time thinking about what can I use in my current situation? What do I need to do to use some of these things that I learned in the first 2 steps in my current situation? What can I use then to feel that happiness? And it might only be for 10 minutes a day in what you're doing now based on your current situation, but that's okay. You want to start to feed on those positives. You want to start to think into those positives. Look forward to those positives, those times when you are going to be happy. So it becomes more of an adventure. And how can you expand your happiness time within your current situation? Step 4, I want you to get into the mindset of what am I moving to versus getting away from? Because this exercise may lead you on the path to leaving what you're doing now. It may. If you find through these steps that, boy, oh boy, this is not the environment for me. All right, so what is the new environment? Begin to think about what am I moving to? You never want to leave a situation. You always want to be going to something more. Going to something more. So what is the something more that you're moving to? Be really clear on that. And then begin, and there's a whole nother process you can live into that we have access to within Life Transformed. If you want information, let me know. Keep watching videos. We'll get you to that place where you can find whatever that new purpose is. And step 5 is pray it and share it confidently and passionately with those who you trust. So it's good to do all this work on yourself and to do it intentionally in yourself, which is where you need to do it, absolutely. But now you want to find some people that you really trust and begin sharing this with, because that'll bring it to life. That passion will bring it to life. That passion and that sharing and praying to honor God. Say, hey, God, I want to honor you more, bring more glory to your name. So lead me to a place where I can do that. To a situation where I can do that. Share passionately what it is that you want to do with people you trust, and they are going to begin to help you get there without you even having to do a whole lot except for sharing it with people you trust. So I can look back in my life and my whole journey when I was in the corporate world. And the way I kind of used this process, and I didn't know it, it took me a lot longer because I didn't have that process, but I was frustrated within the current context of what I was doing. It was management, jobs, job after job, leading people within plant environments, that sort of thing. When I found some things I was passionate about, I began to really live into those. We were going to workshops about the customer-based manufacturing model where the customer is first and you start with the end customer and then you work back through the people that were actually making the product and asking them, hey, what can you do to make it better? How can I as a manager bring joy to the people that are actually making it? And then it's an upside down model. So I got really fired up about that. And that's what kept me energized at work. When I got into situations where I wasn't able to use that, oh my gosh, it was so boring and I wasn't happy. And I was just counting the hours, but I had to be there for showtime so I can show that I'm there the hours that I'm supposed to be there. But I wasn't happy. I wasn't fulfilled. So I eventually self-sabotaged myself and got fired basically out of the corporate world. They gave me a severance, so that was good. And I was able to get my life together. It was the best thing that ever happened to me looking back because I was able to break free from those chains of the money and all of that stuff. I'm using my wisdom where I spent way too long in environments where I wasn't happy. And that's where these 5 steps came from. If I had these 5 steps back in the day, I would have saved myself so much grief, so much pain, so much discomfort, and I would have evolved into what I'm passionate about a lot sooner. So that's my hope for you by creating this video. So that was my story, and I just want to hopefully help you not have to go through a lot of the things that I had to go through, so you can go through it quicker and you can begin living your purpose as well. So subscribe with the notification bell to receive regular updates. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button to see more like it. Comment down below. This can be with questions or answers to questions that you may ask. And we will see you the next time on this journey from isolation to community, where the next step beyond is freedom.